Alright, so... Okay, so hopefully this is up. I'm gonna check real quick, but it looks like it is. It's awesome to have the second screen and be able to see this stuff now. I still, the first couple of times here, I'm gonna check on my phone and make sure it's got, like, audio, just because of the audio issues I've had before, but other than that, we are checking. Sweet, it's got audio. Awesome. Alright, so, couple of things. Before we get started, continuing our storyline, we are in Living World Season 1. In our story, we beat Flame and Frost, and we're in Sky Pirates. I feel like we're gonna definitely finish Sky Pirates today, no doubt. Like, I'm not even worried about it. But definitely, first, I want to talk about a couple of things going on. So today there was a big patch, and in the patch was the specialization upgrades and changes. So if you just recently started playing, you tried a class, you were like, maybe not for me, go ahead and give that class another go. Give it another try, because they just changed like every single spec on every single class to a certain degree. I really like that they first gave us, essentially they gave us like a preview of it, and then they took feedback, and then they made changes between what they originally gave everyone a preview of and the feedback that they got from players. I don't know if you play a game where you always feel like the developers are never listening to the player base. I don't feel that way about ArenaNet. ArenaNet seems to genuinely care about their game, care about people having fun with the game, and you can tell how much love and care they put into the game, and you can also tell, you know, that makes them want to hear from the people who love the world just as much as they do. And they've kind of always been that way to a certain degree, but they've really stepped it up recently quite a bit. They had some staffing issues for a little while there, and the quality of listening to players went down a little bit, but man, ever since, I would say, maybe a year and a half ago or so, 2 years ago, whenever it was, they have just been on the ball. They've also been doing, like, quote-unquote roadmaps for sections of the year to let people know what content is coming, what's going out, which is a wonderful new thing they started right before End of Dragons that I hope they keep doing continuously, because it's one of the big things that any player for this game will tell you has been the issue. Like, the biggest issue with the game is a lack of marketing or a lack of a clear path forward for what the plans are. So, that they're doing this and they're doing such a good job of it really goes a long way in my own personal opinion. So first things first is, again, October 4th, today, you've got the big patch that came out for all of the specializations, all of the elite specializations as well, for every class. Plus, on top of that, Jormag legendary weapon skin variants, which honestly, I didn't feel that impressed with. I thought there was going to be more blue ice to them than what there is, and instead it's like they're mostly white, which is what the Aurene ones are anyway. The Aurene ones are white with like rainbow, and these ones are white with blue. I thought they would look a lot more like the corrupted ice crystals in like some of the Shiver Peaks maps, where it's like this black tinted on the end ice with this like radiating blues underneath, and that's not what it looks like at all. So I was a little disappointed with the Jormag set, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, at least there's a new skin. They're going to do another restructuring beta for World vs. World on October 14th. I like World versus World. I've been really waiting for them to go ahead and put phase 1 in, like for real. And they've done a bunch of betas for it. But this time the beta for it comes with the obvious World versus World rewards and bonuses and stuff like that, which, you know, is pretty normal. But they're also going to add a siege weapon skin system, with a siege weapon skin unlock for playing the beta. So make sure, starting on, again, October 14th, that you go get in on that beta. I think it's only for like a week. So make sure you log in during that week, join World versus World, and get credit for having played in the World versus World beta. But basically, they're right now currently World versus World being the big giant maps that are server based. Right now I'm on the server Sea of Sorrows, and then, you know, I fight other servers. That server-based system kind of creates a barrier to being able to play with your friends if your friends, you know, are on other servers. Now, in open world content, world bosses, map metas, strike missions, raids, fractals, dungeons, activities, and adventures, and holiday events, like all this other content doesn't matter. What server you're on, meaningless. But World versus World in specific, what server you're on is a barrier. And that is going to change, and instead it's going to be guilds linking together in alliances, and those alliances fighting each other. And so the active guild wars is going to actually form, and it's going to be guilds at war with other guilds, which is awesome. Very excited about it, but they are sure working a long time on this, trying to make sure they get it right, probably because World versus World is such a, like, intensely important gameplay aspect to the game. Like, there's some people who play this game and the only thing they play is World versus World. So it's super important for them to get it right, and I get that. But yeah, this is the 6th beta for this. I've played all of them so far. I'm gonna play this one. But yeah, I can't wait for it to actually turn into real guild wars and stuff. And not the whole server thing not even be an important thing anymore. My favorite in-game holiday is coming up on October 18th, Shadow of the Mad King. It's essentially the Hallows Eve event in this game, you know, Halloween event, and I love Shadow of the Mad King a lot. Like, it's a fantastic event. Before that, I had played a lot of MMOs, but I had never played an event that was like that before, that had so much to do, and there were so many different things going on, and it was so creative and fun, and I just was like, wow, world events and holiday events in other games just don't compare. Like, they just really don't. Like, for instance, in World versus World, they'll have a holiday event, but it's like, okay, go and play RNG with getting a mount to drop or a mini pet to drop. Oh, you already have them? Well, here's like a weapon skin and a helmet. And it's just like, okay, cool, I can ride around on a witch broom and put out fires. Like, it's not like that big of a deal. You go to, like, say Final Fantasy XIV, you get a short little storyline, you get a permanent collectible thing, and congrats. You go to, like, almost every game I've ever played, they have some sort of little something, but it's not a big deal. In this game, when the event comes, like, the moon changes into an evil Halloween moon. The entirety of Lion's Arch gets taken over by Halloween stuff, and, like, there's giant candy corn elementals, and, you know, there's gargoyles, there's like and ghouls and ghosts and everything else, and there's a labyrinth to fight all these things in and get a million trick-or-treat bags. You can get infusions and weapon skins and helmet skins and all that kind of stuff, but there's a ton of them, and there's tons of mini pets. You collect candy corns and candy corn cobs and trade them for all kinds of stuff. There's a storyline to do to unlock a permanent backpack that is actually decent looking. I use it on a couple of my characters because I like it so much. But like, there's a jumping puzzle, there's a whole bunch of instanced adventures where you compete against other players, there's mount races, there's like so much stuff. There's even a dungeon, a mini dungeon. Like, it's just so much beyond, and the holiday events in this game are always like this, where there's a whole bunch of different stuff to do instead of here's your little mini storyline, okay, here's your object to farm, okay, pat on the back. Like, it just changed the way that I view holiday events in games. The way that they're done in this game is just so good. Anyway, my favorite one coming up, October 18th. That's when that starts. It'll go all the way until like the first week of November or something like that. Anyway, November 4th is Extra Life Day. They always do some sort of mini pet that you can buy in the gem store that also comes with like some karma boosters and you know, their special like little angel rings that you can put over your head that are like, hey, you're a good Samaritan, you know, helping with the event and doing donations. Obviously, there will be streams up and you can donate. So definitely it's a good thing to be a part of. They do that every year. And then on November 8th, Living World Season 5 is coming out. It is the last season. So currently in the game, even though the story content goes straight from your personal story into Living World's Season 1, into that story, the story wasn't actually permanently part of the game. It was basically done in a recap afterwards, and now they're making it a permanent part of the game and free as part of the base game and for free to play accounts and everything else. The only difference between a free to play account and a not is if you bought the expansions. There is no subscription in Guild Wars 2. So it's all really, really exciting. November 29th, there's going to be Profession Balance update again, Primordius Legendary Weapons, Strike Mission, Challenge Mode will come out, and then December 13th is Winter's Day. So,
Morning. Hi there.
Very exciting stuff coming up through the end of the year. Winter's Day is probably my second favorite in-game holiday. So it's really exciting. I'm really happy with pretty much everything except that the Jormag weapons don't look as blue as I wish they would have. There's too much white. That's all I can say. Oh, it's Tuesday, so there's going to be something new in the store. Let's go see what the new thing is. Ooh, Bank Tab expansions are on sale. If you need some Bank Tab expansions, cool. All right, we've got a backpack glider skin. Let's see what this looks like. Ew. They're like snakes. I don't know if I need that. They're like tentacle-y snakes. They're kind of cool, but... let's see. Auspicious Sky Scale skin. Oh, wow, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It's like a mix between, like, a griffin and a sky scale. Like, look at the paws, are like lion paws, and the... 1,600. I might have to save up for that. I really like that skin a lot. And I only have one sky scale skin. Like, that's cool. I genuinely like that. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on that. And then a bunch of glider skins are back on sale from previous stuff, and the mini pets are still on sale. Cool. Okay. There, we've looked at our stuff for our typical Tuesday check out the store. Alright, we're gonna go continue the storyline now for the Sky Pirates. When we get done with Sky Pirates, I've been mentioning it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I might just go ahead and use an makeover kit on this guy. And we'll make him look cool, give him some special hairstyles. I'll go ahead and explain them. When you first make your character, and you make them look however they're gonna look, and the hairstyles and stuff like that, and the eye colors.
He does good work.
That's only part of what's actually available, but you have to use a makeover kit, or an identity repair kit, or even a hairstyle kit to get access to all of the other stuff that there is. Don't worry about, like, spending gems on it right off the bat, because you're gonna get some of those just passively. But yeah, it's pretty exciting to be, like, someone who has some of those stored up, and here's this character that I wouldn't mind making look like I don't know yet, but we might make him over. So anyway, let's see. Story! Let's get focused on story. I'm so excited about all this other stuff. I gotta focus. Story. Story matters too.
Look who fell off his velvet couch and landed all the way down here. Let me guess. You came to give me a bonus for that last job.
No, I came to thank you. I heard you caught the murderer.
Well, you heard wrong. No stool stands for long on a single leg.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, dear boy, that I had help. Let me introduce you to my associates.
Yay! Wait, really? Did we just finish Sky Pirates?
Do I look as out of place here as Thackeray does?
No, honey. He's a broken toy that tumbled into the ruts. You're a flower, blooming despite the ruts.
Oh, good. Phew.
Wow, I did not realize we were that freaking close. I feel... Oh, a 20 slot bag. Cool, thanks Marjorie. I will equip that. I feel a little silly because we ended last time right before ending the we gotta finish the whole storyline. Wow, we were so close when we stopped last time. Whatever. Alright, Marjorie. I'm glad my trend didn't do you in. She's spiky as well as slippery. But we got her. I expected nothing less, which reminds me, we make a good team. You mind if I call on you for other cases as they come up? Sure thing. So what are you up to next? Looking for clients. I'm hearing rumors that the bazaar may be happening soon. Nothing attracts trouble faster than a spontaneous migratory market. I hope it happens. See you around. Whoops. No. Casimir. I heard you caught our perpetrator. I can't believe my Trin would do such a thing. She was so kind at the crime scene. Humanity can be disappointing. She won't be harming anyone anymore. I'm always impressed by those who embrace conflict and overcome challenging odds. I'm afraid I don't have that kind of strength. Not like you or Jory. We all work together to solve the case. She won't say it, but I will. You really impressed Marjorie. She talked for almost a whole minute about it. A whole minute? It doesn't sound like much, but it is. Marjorie's not the most open spigot when it comes to praise. You have to take what you can get. At least my Trin won't be harming anyone anymore.
This next riff is my favorite.
We're gearing up to replace Ashford. His second died a few weeks ago in that whole Molten Alliance uproar.
So there will have to be a council election.
That's right. And I want you to go for it.
What? I don't have that kind of wealth, and I'm not a ship's captain.
Then you'd better get creative. I put your name in. And I commandeered the abandoned Aetherblade airship for you.
I...
That's the kind of fast thinking that made me choose you.
You've done a yeoman's job capturing that snake, Trin. Thank you. Happy to help. Say, hero to hero, what do you think of the inspector? Keel? I like her. She's played a critical role in the case. I agree. Keel has leadership potential. Great drive. She did good in the South Sun fiasco too, but that's another story. Oh yeah? I'd like to hear that sometime. Once again, good work with helping take down my Trin. Couldn't have done it without you. I don't know if that's the last we'll see of the Aether Blades, though. What will happen to my Trin? She's being held in Lion's Arch, can't say where. Anyone could be listening. But she's in Lion Guard custody now. Find solace in that. They'll interrogate her before the trial. Is she safe? Should be. She's persona non grata among those in Lion's Arch and Kryta right now, and we'll bring her to justice, alive. I want to see her face when she's sentenced to life. Good to know. Thanks. See you around, Inspector Keel. Welcome back, my friend. I'll add you to the growing list of the Dead End's returning patron. Quite the nice place you've got here, buddy. Alright, Logan. Thanks for your help with this, Commander. I owe you. With that criminal in Lion Guard custody, Theo's family will get the justice they deserve. Happy to help, Captain. Take care. Alright, cool. So, let's get out of here, and we've got some mail. See what our letters say. We've got second Lion Guard Inspector Holy. I remember that guy. Millennium! Inspector Keel ordered me to inform you of a second Aether Blade lair at Broad Hollow Bluffs and Gendaran Fields. It's a death trap, but it's filled with treasure. Let's give those pirates a taste of their own medicine. Plunder their lair. If we can clean them out, they'll think twice before setting up shop again. So what he's indicating is actually a giant, massive, very difficult jumping puzzle. It's the kind of jumping puzzle that I typically skip by leaping over it on my sky scale with Leap of Faith. I don't like to do this jumping puzzle. I love jumping puzzles, and almost all of the jumping puzzles in the game I love. But this is one of the ones that I do not love. I don't like this particular jumping puzzle. But if you wanted to ever do it, it is in Gendaran Fields. I'll read this letter in a second. So Gendaran Fields right here, Gendaran Fields. If you go to Broad Hollow Waypoint and just basically come right into this corner, see all these pipes and all of this stuff and everything. All of this down here, you can get into the jumping puzzle through an invisible wall. Maybe I'll go there and I'll show the entrance to it, but I don't know that I want to do the jumping puzzle. But first, let's read our other letter we got. Infinite adventure continues. Excelsior adventure! Lion's Arch is still abuzz with tales of the Lion Guard's brave incursion into the lair of Tyria's latest villainous cadre, the Aether Blade Pirates, and now you can experience the decisive raid for yourself. That's right! In the Consortium's oh, this is... Okay. This is, wow. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this before I explain this. That's right, in the Consortium's proprietary Fractals of the Mists, we can relive pivotal moments in Tyria's history within mist-based simulacrum event environments. Fight alongside the Lion Guard's own Inspector Keel and become the tip of the spear as you break through the Aether Blade defenses and bring the leader to justice. Fabulous experiences and exciting prizes await in the Fractals of the Mist. Try it in Lion's Arch. Your friends at the Consortium. There was an asterisk next to environments. Fractal's recreations are not guaranteed to be precisely accurate to historic events. Terms and conditions apply. See attached adventure agreement for details and an updated liability waiver. You receive this message as part of an interest in events that you have been identified as appearing in Fractal recreations. If you wish to unsubscribe from future Consortium offers and opportunities, please submit a notarized letter of disinterest, Form 3CD2, to the Lion's Arch offices for profit. Okay. So this is telling you to go to the Fractals of the Mist, and there are essentially fractals that have to do with defeating my Trin. I mentioned it during my actual fight with my Trin that there's a very challenging way to do that fight in Fractals, but if you didn't watch the last one, I will show you where they are in a second, but first we're gonna go, and I'm gonna, before I forget, go to Gendaran Fields and show you where the entrance to the jumping puzzle is. Again, it is good loot. It's not like it's bad loot or anything, it's just a spirit banner. Just a random spirit banner. No hero banner to go with it. What? Alrighties. Anywho. So we're gonna go in here, and I don't want to do the whole jumping puzzle, but I'll show you where the entrance is to the Aetherblade jumping puzzle. Oh, did I ever... Ooh. Good thing I noticed. I had not equipped my infinite gathering tools yet. Is that the ley line anomaly? I don't think so. That doesn't seem... Usually he's running around. And usually there's people on the map killing him. Come on, children, just let me gather. Yeah, it's still right there, so it's not the late. Okay, cool. Alright, onward we go to the jumping puzzle. I remember when this jumping puzzle first came out, and I first did this jumping puzzle. I've gotten a lot better at it, but because I have this, like, quote-unquote bad taste in my mouth from when it first came out, I just don't like doing it. So, right here is where the entrance is, so you can see here's the Broad Hollow waypoint, and you just come down to this corner right here. So, like, if I'm not on a mount, okay, say I'm a person who doesn't have mounts yet, then you just come up here where this thing is. And it lets you jump up. Whoops. There we go. No, I was on it. Why am I gliding so much? There we go. Okay. So you come over here. And these ones shoot you across. So you gotta kind of be facing the way you want to go, otherwise it'll shoot you in a way you don't want to be. So then this one pops you up. And you cut up here. And you're like, where do I go? Where do I go? See this person? They don't know where to go. They're like, what? Where is this? Right? Well, that's because you gotta get through the invisible wall, I thought. Here it is, right here. Invisible wall. Hopefully they saw me go through. Did they see me? Person, did you see me? The invisible wall? I feel bad for this poor person. Because they're trying to figure out how to get in here. I don't know if they can see my writing, but hopefully they can come through the invisible wall. But see how there's a projector right there? I feel bad for that person. There we go. I helped someone. Yay. So then you gotta use this to go across. So you gotta be pointing the right way. And then pointing the right way again. And then another invisible wall. There we go. So there's two invisible walls right there, and then you get inside and you're at the actual thing. So there's a bunch of traps everywhere. You can get downed, you can get killed. You gotta basically climb this entire thing, and it's like a giant pain in the butt. Whoops, I got on it at the wrong time. See, if you're not facing the way you want to go, it'll just shoot you wherever it feels like. So you gotta be careful to be facing the correct direction. Alright. And then there you go. Another invisible wall. See? So, or wait, is this back to the beginning? No. Okay. For a second I was like, did I go back through the same invisible wall? No, I did not. But see, so this jumping puzzle now, not only are there tons of bad guys everywhere, but you still have all the traps to deal with. You still have all the jumpy things to deal with. You've got to jump up all these things down here. Like, there's a lot. And you can't do anything about any of it. Now, this is all an invisible wall. If you'll notice, all of it is an invisible wall over here where this cliff face is. So, if you're up for it, what I like to do is just climb the outside with a sky scale and leap in. Look, somebody's already dead. This place is just, not the nicest place. It really isn't. I don't like it, this jumping puzzle. It's too annoying to get these things to work the way that you want them to. And it's too annoying to, like, deal with all the bad guys and the traps and all of that all at the same time. I just don't like it. Anyway, so we're gonna say bye to this jumping puzzle. The point is, it's here. Now you know how to get here. You can come view it yourself and do it yourself. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go back and I'll show you about fractals. Last time I entered the Fractals of the Mist through the Mistlock Sanctuary pass, and I realized this time I should show you where it is in Lion's Arch, because in actuality, if you're a new person, you don't have a Mistlock Sanctuary pass key. You just don't have a pass, so... Random experience banner, sure, why not? So if you go to Lion's Arch, the Fractals of the Mist, the quote-unquote main entrance or whatever for them is actually there. And it is way down here. So you see how there's all these little portals right here? These portals are all to, like, world versus world. And then there's this, and you can see Dungeons Fractals of the Mist. So we're going to go down to the Fort Mariner waypoint. And when we first get down here, you'll see that the other portals are all in a big ring, and the Fractals of the Mist portal has a symbol that's different, and it's a different color. So if we look at the tier 1, because if you don't have any Agni resistance or anything, believe me, you don't want to not do tier 1. So you'll notice we already did, like, the Molten Furnace and Molten Boss, which were basically our previous chapters fractals based on story instances. So things that happened in the past is what a lot of Fractals of the Mist are. And when we did Flame and Frost, the first chapter, we then went and did these two fractals. Well, you can see the Aetherblade fractal, and you can see the Captain Mitrin boss fractal. These ones are based on the story instances that we just did in the Sky Pirates and stuff. Aetherblade and Captain Mitrin boss ones are 14 and 18. And it's essentially a fractal dungeon version or whatever, where you go in a 5-man group. Out of curiosity. Fractals of the Mist. Daily 1 Fractals, Urban Battlegrounds, Volcanic. Oh, this person's, like, brand new. Well, you know what? Let's go with this brand new person. I feel bad. They're, like, completely new. So... Volcanic is one based on stuff that's happened and everything, but we have not done any storyline that would indicate, like, going in there. So, not every fractal is based on storyline content in specific. In fact, a lot of fractals are based on things that happened way outside of our storyline in other parts of history, or that are like from like stuff that we don't know how to explain yet because it's like so far out there in history, or else like little Asura getting involved in things they shouldn't be in the Mists, which the Mists is where a lot of crazy stuff happens. I'm gonna try to do the jumping puzzle in here, because that's what I always do when I'm waiting for a fractal group. I was curious to see if there was a fractal group that was doing,
Greetings, citizen.
I was curious to see if there was any, fractals that were doing the Mytrin boss one or the Aetherblade one, just because last time I did go ahead and do those, but... Eat some birthday cake. Get rid of my buddy. Alright, let's come jump. The jumping puzzle. He ended our look being for new members. Why'd he end our look for new members? Did you decide not to do it? Did I come in here for no reason? I asked him if we're still doing the fractals. We will see what he says. Or well, I suppose it could be a she, but... what the person says. Hey, somebody else joined. Okay, almost to here. So this is where we fell last time. I aimed for the other rock and missed it, so this time I just went for the safe rock. Normally I can hit the other rock, but... I was gonna say that didn't... Ooh, the jump, and we. And there we go, grand chest. Yay! So while you're waiting around for other people to join your fractal group, you can get some treasure. Thanks for the loot. Let's see, I'll put this in my bank. All good. So fractals have their own currency of fractal relics. Alright. Someone else joined the party. This is the legendary backpack that you can get from fractals. I started doing that one, and then I stopped doing it midway through and got the PvP one instead. Hello. Oh, I can pull my dude back up. Here, you have my buddy. Alright, we're gonna do a fractal that has nothing to do with storyline content we've seen thus far, just because it'll help a new person. I always like helping new people. Alright, cutscene, they're killing people, tossing them in the lava. That's not very nice. Alright, time to kill some baddies, so first things first, let's stop some Grawl. Killing the Grawl with these random folks. And then once we get done killing these guys, we'll have to run around without getting hit by these boulders. So these boulders right here. So we run through and try not to get burned by the boulders. Whoops. Totally didn't look behind me. That was bad timing. Made myself look bad. Alrighties. Got hit by a rock. Foolish. So very foolish. You gotta not get hit by the rocks. Alrighty.
Our god will slay the intruders!
Alright. So we gotta kill all these little shamans before they can get to the people, and then these flaming rocks right here. You pick them up, and you throw them at the boss guy right here to break his shield. So see, he's got stacks right here. You can see the stacks, so you can see how many more times he needs a rock thrown at him.
Another fine example.
If you do this without letting any of the shamans get to the boss, then you actually get a little bit extra loot. You get an extra treasure chest.
Buster!
Oh, the boss is ready. Oh, I'll just wait. So, partway through his life, he will get another shield, and we'll have to throw rock at him to break the shield, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for his shield to go. See? And now it's just insta-broke. So now, instead of letting us kill him, he's gonna go and throw himself off into the lava, because obviously that's a better plan for whatever reason. So if you don't have auto loot, the chest is right here. Alright, time to run this way. So it's just jumping around. Don't stop to fight bats if you've never been here before. The bats are a waste of time. But there are lots of places to accidentally fall down. Okay, the last place that you can fall is right here, and it's pretty easy to not notice that spot, so... Alright, now we're to this boss.
Kill them all!
Me and this other person are both explaining the mechanics at the same time to this new person. It's so funny. Anyway, this boss, he basically gets a shield. And when he gets the shield, we have to break the shield by hitting him a lot of times. Not too big of a deal. These spots on the ground, never be standing on them because they can get lava filling them, and you don't want to get hit by the lava. So see this shield right here? We want to hit him. See how it's blocked? It's not blocked for permanently. You just gotta get rid of the damage is what matters. How much you hit him is what matters. Get hits in on him. So see, here's the hit. Once again, I just want to hit him. So I don't want to use something that takes like a long cast time. I want to be hitting him as much as possible and not letting him get to villagers, because he'll eat the villagers, and if he eats a villager, then it's, you know, he heals himself. Alright. Broke his shield every time, so now he'll die. So this is the first group content fractal that you can do. So now you've seen it. If you've never been here before, now you'll know the mechanics. And that's it. So you just say ready once you loot your treasure chest if you don't have auto loot. And that's fractal number 1. Just like this person just said. Fractal number 1, super easy. By the time you get to fractal like 28 or so, you're gonna be like, wow. This is a little more difficult. I need to start getting my mind on some agony infusions. But yeah. There, we helped a random new person with a random fractal.
Greetings, citizen.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the party. That'll kick me back into Lion's Arch. And there. Now we helped a random person with a random fractal. What a nice little bunch we are. I'm gonna check one more time and see if the Mytran or Aetherblade fractals are available. And then we'll say, oh well, if they're not. It's not like I can't do them another time on my main. But last time when we finished the story mission, we did go do the fractals, so just checking because of that. Nope. None of them are it, so cool bean. Alright. So, next order of business, before we continue onward. We need... I'm gonna do... I don't know. I don't know if I should start the next story part or if I should go map complete Caledon Forest, because we did enter Caledon Forest last time and get part of it map completed, so I feel like we should finish it. And if we start more story, we're just gonna end up with more maps that we've entered but never done anything in. Metrica Province, we still haven't done, but we also haven't really been there. Dredge Hunt Cliffs, we've never entered. Essex and Brisbane Wildlands, we've never entered either of those. We have entered Frostgorge Sound, but we never finished map completing it. Iron Marches, same issue. We've entered it, but never completed it. Fireheart Rise, we've never entered it at all. But we are doing better. We did get Sparkfly done, so now this whole bottom part down here is all map completed, so doing better. Bloodtide Coast is done too. Owner's Pass is done, so yeah, if we did Dredge Hunt Cliffs at some point, then we'd be all done with all down in these bottom parts. We've never been to Blaze Ridge. Still so much of the base game we've never even entered, let alone the maps over here that eventually we'll get to in the storyline. But yeah, for right now, we're still... I don't know, we might have to go map complete Caledon. Anyway, but before we do that... Alright, buddy. We want to change him up. We are ready for a change. So, Identity Repair Kit, not what I want to use. I want to use a Total Makeover Kit. Identity Repair Kit gives you a name change as well. And I'm pretty sure Lillennium is what we're going to stick with. Lillennium Falcon here. He, I guess we could name him Lillennium Falcon. Just for the heck of it. I don't think so. I think we'll be fine with it. So, we're going to use a Total Makeover Kit. So, when you enter in to doing a Total Makeover Kit, first thing I like to do is hide all the armor. Get rid of the armor. So, first things first, we could make this a girl Char. We don't want to make it a girl Char, but we could. When you use a makeover kit or an identity repair kit, it is gender swap capable. I believe the only thing you can't change is the race of your character. So now that we've got a Char, we're stuck with a Char. There is nothing else. The height, physique, all that stuff you might recognize. I believe all the fur patterns all stay the same. Yes, they do. Okay, where it starts getting more interesting is you'll see these little stars right here. So this little star on the colors and in the corners of these like hairstyles and stuff means that these are exclusive to using kits. You cannot, or contract, permanent hair contract you can do. You cannot from the character creation page see all of these things, but they exist. So you might have seen a Char running around with, I don't know, this hair, and you're like, where did they get that hair? This is how they got it. Holy crikey, some of this hair is pretty nuts. Here we go. Wow.
From my dream.
Not really feeling the hairstyles thus far, but I'm sure we'll get. So this hairstyle right here is the one I have on my other male Char. I've always really liked this hairstyle in specific. It's probably my favorite Char hairstyle, but we're gonna try to give him something. Oh my gosh, we could just flat out make him a lion. That's pretty nuts looking. I've seen a lot of people with this hair. I've seen a lot of people make their characters look like Goku, you know, but they make this like bright gold, you know, like the hair itself bright gold color, you know, so that it looks like Goku's hair. I've seen that quite a bit. Let's see. That could be kind of cool.
How are you?
May the stars guide you.
And then obviously you still get access to the original hairstyles. It's not like you can't use them. You know, all of the base hairstyles that are available when you're first like making your characters and stuff. This is the hairstyle we gave him before. This is not the hair color he had. He had black hair, but you know, that's fine. You can give him crazy purple hair or crazy, like his armor has been like an off greenish color. We could make him have like this color hair or this color hair. Like, we can go nuts with him.
Seek, and you shall find.
All kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's get... I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this hair for whatever reason. Maybe I will change my mind, but... there's something about this hair I'm liking. I don't like... I don't know. That's too like frou-frou. This just looks pretty weird to me. This hair is too nuts for me.
How are you?
I don't know, these hairstyles are just kind of all over for personal. Let's see, we can also do faces changing, so let's see. Wow, that's an interesting grin. This face right here is the face that I have on my other Char, but it looks a little different than that, but that is the face that I was using. Specialty faces. And then also, same as before, you can have the original faces back too. This one looks almost like the way that his eyes are and stuff. Looks almost like a hyena face or a dog face to me instead of a Char face. This face creeps me out. Like the smile is really creepy for me.
How are you?
I know your face from my dream.
I don't want him to have the same face as before. So I'm kind of leaning for this hyena face, but I don't know if it's way too different. Cause this is his current face, if I remember right.
Someday I will establish my prominence.
Maybe not. Maybe that's not as creepy.
May the stars guide you.
I still like this one, except I don't know why he has to have like gray right there. But I like the swirls. This one is like missing a bunch of teeth. He looks like a grandpa mouth. Oh, this is the face we were using. Right here. This is the current face.
I know your face from my dream. Seek, and you shall find it.
What do we want Millennium to look? I'd have to change the eye shape for this face to work for me. But you can change the eye shape, so... Let's see, face details. Let's see if I can change the eye. Oops, that's not...
Seize the moment. May the stars guide you. I know your face from my dream.
I don't know. We could give him some pretty crazy eyes. We could change up his fur to be pretty crazy too. Whoa, his eyes almost look like they're on fire.
May the stars guide you.
Someday I will establish my
There, his nose
prominence.
isn't. Hmm.
More violence, I say, less violence.
I just don't know if I like that. The smile really bothers me.
How are you?
May the stars
These eyes look weird to me, and it's weird.
seize the moment.
I don't know, we might have to just keep him with the face that he's got, even though there are special faces. I just don't like him. Hairstyle.
Seek, and you shall find.
You know what we should do? We should change his color to his...
More violets, I say, less violence.
What is a color scheme that I don't... Honestly, the black and gold is not a color scheme that I usually do. Let's see.
More violets, I say, less violence.
My word.
I know your face from my dream. Seize the moment. More violets, I say, less violence.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
May the stars guide you. I know your face from my dream.
Whoa.
I'm ready to go.
Seize the moment.
So, I have a problem that you may have noticed on my character select screen, that I always make my characters have blues. I love blue. Like, just in general. The color blue makes me happy. I'm trying really hard not to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make this guy have blue hair. But then you see cool hair colors like that, and it's like, wow, that's neat. Could just make it be like his hair's on fire.
May the stars guide you.
That's kind of cool. Sure. Why not? I've seen a lot of people with this hairstyle. I've never personally used it.
We all have a place in the eternal alchemy.
Seek, and you shall find.
Make him Goku. With his flaming, like, yellow hair.
How are you?
If I do that, though, I'd much rather have there be red than just...
Seize the moment.
Where's that red? Red looked... Or at least I thought it did. I think I like this bright. This one looks more like fire. Cool, he looks like he could be a flaming Char. If I do that though, then I gotta change his fur color. Whoa. That's much more flamey. Sure. There we go. That's what he's gonna look like now. Gonna be a fiery Char. Why? Because. That is why. Just because.
I know your face from my dream.
Kept his face though. Alright, now we gotta change his armor. Can't be looking like this little scruffy boy anymore. Oops, not equipment. I want wardrobe. There we go. Okay, his hat doesn't matter. Shoulders. Let's see. Where's some flaming shoulder? No, I have flaming shoulder. Looking for. Oh, I bet it's because. The shoulders I'm thinking of were light armor. Well, I wonder if I could get those shoulders. Or the whole set. One sec. I want dungeon expenditure to see if I can get myself some Citadel of Flame stuff. Citadel of Flame is pretty flamey. That is what I'm thinking of, but I only have the light armor.
What do you need?
Armor, please. I want Citadel of Flame, please. I want... So, yeah, see, light armor. This is... medium armor. That's still not right.
More people should learn to
His hair is more, I mean, it definitely looks fiery, but it looks more, almost like straw. Ugh. Whatever, I'm gonna get him. Flame Legion gloves, let's do... I don't know if I need to have those. Leggings, don't matter. Boots. I don't think those matter. Okay.
Goodbye.
Flame Legion. Huh. Why is it not showing the change in gloves? Flame Legion coat covers up the gloves. So the gloves don't matter. Gotcha. Okay. Put this on. Pants really don't matter, I don't. Shoes, though. Okay, let's get me some dyes.
I have everything you need.
Okay. One color done. Prosperity. How about gold? And then instead of white... Oh. Instead of white...
I have everything you need.
Sure. There. He's very orange. But oh well. I don't know how long we're gonna keep these colors. This whole flaming thing. We'll see how long we keep this. I might have to change him soon. Thankfully I have enough stuff I can, but whatever. So this is what he looks like now for now. Very different. That's the point, though. Alright. Whatever. Good enough. Okay. Gonna go... the bank. And then... hopefully we will see if we can start some more story going. Oh wait, I was going to map complete Caledon Forest. Okay, so... Caledon Forest... and then more story.
We all have a place in the eternal alchemy.
Do we, though? Do we all have a place in the Eternal Alchemy? Are you sure everybody can fit? Oh, I want to put these back in here. This one. Okay. Whoops. You back. You in.
May the stars guide you. Seize the
Didn't
moment.
see those.
I know your face from my dream.
Awesome. All right. Looking much better. I don't know. I'm feeling like I should have made him that red that I... oh well. 64 gold. Why, thank you. That is nice of you. Caledon Forest we go! So, essentially, now you can see how much more there is from a repair kit, though. And a makeover kit is better than a hairstyle kit, but a hairstyle kit is the least one. The best one is the repair kit because it's better than the makeover kit because you can also change the name. Right. Alright. I see you, random point of interest. I've never discovered. We're officially to 20%. Alright.
Pardon me.
Got a bunch of this already done. Hello, larva. I'll kick a tree. Kicking trees. I kick everything that needs to be kicked. Everything has a right to live, but you're asking me to kill these termites.
I just have to keep reminding myself. Everything has a right to live.
Oh, haha. There it is. Everything has a right to live. But when it comes to the termites, she has to remind herself that everything has a right to live. Ha ha ha. That's cute. Alright, one more larva. Okay. I'll make you a mortar pod. Nightmare webs. Clear them out. Ah! Took my credit that I was gonna get. Silly Nightmare Court, you can't stand up to anything. You're so tiny. No one cares about you, Nightmare Court. The tiny venom sacs come from your tiny eyes. Mortar pod. Alright. What else can I kill? Ooh, Nightmare Courtiers. Sure. Okay, all done with this heart. Now where's Nat? I need to come down here. Vista. Hero challenge. Before I had a hero point in my home instance, I used to come to this hero point to charge my quartz crystals. Long ago. Hello.
Like you, I put my heart into my work.
Let's do this. Get rid of all of the disease stuff. Get rid of the jungle spider hatchling. Die, jungle spider hatchling. All right. Did you already do it, or can I do it? Yeah, number 4 is the one. You already killed it. I'm a little tree guy. I don't wanna be anything else. I like being a tree guy. Killing Stranglethorn by myself. I walk so silly. It's so great. I spread spores and help plants procreate. Can I log a tree while I'm a guest guy? Oh my gosh, I can. That's funny. I can't jump though. No jumping allowed. I gotta keep my roots firmly in the ground. I can get rid of these Stranglethorns. Doing great, little buddy. We're almost there. Incubation pod. Sure. Let's open them up. Stranglethorn. I did it! Alright, I'm not that guy anymore. Trying to get to this copper. It is like... got a fence around it. Alright. What's next? Yeah, I did all of these things. So I can, I guess, keep going up and then go up and around and then back down again. That should do. I sort of accidentally did that when I was going up to the story thing anyway. So it'll be pretty fast getting extra. I don't know, maybe that's more reason to exact. I'm just gonna like that. So point of interest and Nightmare Courtiers. Okay. Now over to this heart. Kill some drakes. I see a big wad of them. Hopefully they count. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, kill them all. Murder is the best. Alright, we'll res this cow first. Ooh, give me it. I want to murder it. Come back. Don't you see my yearning to murder you? Yes. Oh, you and your hatchlings are all going down. I'll raise your dead Simoth. I'm assuming that's some kind of a cow thing. Alright, point of interest. Right here. That heart next. I don't wanna grow up. Then I gotta stop murdering. A blueberry bush, sure. I desire death. Ouch, what is... Okay. This heart, and then this point of interest. Onions. Grab traps. Fishing net. Trap. Okay, cool. Out. Jellyfish. Crab trap. Jellyfish. Crab traps. Tiny scales. Since when do jellyfish have scales? See this ridgeback scale? If he gave me tiny scales, I would not be surprised. But a jellyfish? Cool. Okay, point of interest over here, point of interest here. Nightmare Court, people. Gotta stop you. Whatever you're doing, not a good thing. You're the Nightmare Court. I'll get all your egg sacs. I'll ransack your egg sacs. Copper. Sure, I'll snaggle some copper. Almost done with this area, but I need this point. Kill something in here. What? Die, Nightmare Mortar. There we go. Gonna get this waypoint, and then I gotta come in. This stuff here. Okay. Get it all. We do got company. Okay. Shiny tracking device. Turning some on. A Scrit shiny thing. I'll destroy it. There's so many people here. There's some more Scrit. There we go. Can't quit till there's no more Scrit. Get their sorry, sad little souls. Let's see. Art.
We got company.
There we go. End of the Scrit civilization in this area. To a certain extent. Alright. Just this way. Navista. Okay, I'll be going down that, so I don't want to go there. To this way, I guess. Here. Obsidian.
I don't know, but I'm sure.
Okay. I'm on my way. Points of interest, hearts, waypoints, kinds of fun stuff over it. Yeah, so out in this area there's a little mini dungeon. And the entrance is right there. You gotta throw a rock at the gong thing. And it's got like puzzles inside of it and stuff. And a little treasure chest at the mini dungeons in this game are not instanced content. They're basically saying, hey, you know, you're in the open world, but here's a little environment to navigate in that has like chest or I don't do a lot of the mini dungeons unless I have to do them for my legendary collection crafting, which definitely. Hero point. He does not. I wonder if these nightmare merit. If they do, and some nightmare people. Yes. That's what I. Die, all of you. Won't settle for less than your annihilation. Hero point around this corner over here. Oh. And troll stuff. Warning's on. Come on, die, troll. And not kill him until after he eats the food. Mosquitoes! So in real life, I hate mosquitoes. Oh my gosh, they make me so, like, uncomfortable. When I was little, probably about like 9 years old, maybe 8, I was watching the X-Files, and it was nighttime, and I was watching it with my family, and it was the episode where like there's these little mosquitoes, and like they tried to hide in the car, and the mosquitoes would like web people and suck their life out of them and everything. And they tried to hide in the car, and the mosquitoes went through the engine and into the vents and still got them even inside the car. And like it just, like, the sound of them really just got to me, like the sound that they make in particular. And then I was born in Alaska, and it was springtime, and in the springtime there's a ton of melted snow that turns into like puddles and bogs and stuff like that, and so the mosquitoes just breed like crazy. And I had to take the dog out his food dish, and so when I opened the door and I could hear all those mosquitoes, like I don't even know if my poor dog got his food that night, because I sort of threw it at him, like the whole dish. I'm sure he had to eat the majority of his food off the ground. I feel bad for that, but at the same time, I like freaked out, and I ran back inside because I was terrified the mosquitoes were gonna get me, and like had nightmares about it, and like it's just stuck with me for the rest of my life. I don't like so, you know, I look at the mosquitoes in games, you know, and even just that makes me cringe just a little. Like I get a very like I feel very uncomfortable even talking about it. So I'm not like scared of like heights or public speaking. Like I've done skydiving, I've spoken in front of like hundreds of people before. Like I'm not afraid of like taking care of children, done that tons. Help people through like extreme situations where I had to get to the hospital or they would die. Like I've done a lot of dealing with things like domestic violence and stuff like that, and Not scared, but freaking tiny little bug. And I'm not scared of other bugs. Spiders don't bother me. You know, you cockroaches, whatever. You know, it's not every bug, it's mosquitoes in specific. So, don't know if you wanted to hear that little anecdote about my life, but there you go. Congratulations. You know something you didn't know about me. Alright. Doing good. We officially are coming over this direction. And we'll be able to start going down the map now. Boop boop. Let us get lettuce. Aha. Alright. You know, this armor he's wearing is very, unsafe. Like, he's literally got, like, flaming shoulders right next to his hair. Like, his hair isn't actually on fire. It might look a little like it's on fire, but it's not actually. And his cloak, oh my gosh, his cloak. It's a good thing his cloak is made out of, like, galaxy or whatever, because yeah, all of the fire would just catch everything else on. And like when he bends over, how does his belt not start getting charred? Just not safe. But it's also a magical universe, so I'm sure normal fire laws don't apply. Okay. Need this corner. Here. It doesn't look like there's anything to discover right here, but I'll make sure just to be on the safe side. This little spot looks a little dark. Nope, that's just to go to the next area. But I'm not done in this area yet. Okay, so I need all of this. This. Oh yeah. And because of the way I did this, I actually have more done going up than there is to do down. Which works for me. Oh no, I'm gonna get a rusted ornate key. Okay. Sadly, I'm gonna have to use underwater stuff, right? Dude, I'm trying to attack this slave. There we go. I didn't want to attack that cage, I want to attack this guy. He's got the slave. I can free them. Okay, there's some guys. But I still gotta come down here, so... Let the lion guard free! I like how in all of these, like, maps and stuff, they just sort of... They let you discover, like, you know, for instance, Lion Guard. This is a starter zone map. You're not technically supposed to discover Lion's Arch until you're 30. So they're letting you discover that there's other groups and factions and stuff from a pretty early point in the game. I remember when I first started playing just being like, oh wow, who's these people? Oh wow, who's these people? Everywhere I went around. Okay, let's see if I can kill some crate up above. Also, there's copper. How am I still on fire under the water? Alright, give me crate. There's a crate right there. Wow, that's a lot further away than I thought it was. Okay, here's a crate right here. So much faster to kill. Elite. I want another one dead. Apparently I was out of range. There's the key. Knew I'd get it because I was killing crate. Someday I should go open a bunch of those chests. Finish those achievements with the swim speed infusions and stuff. Someday. But not today. Alright. Go. That. Okay, Quaggan Place. Quaggan Fishing Lanterns. Raw fish trap. Sure. Quaggan Fishing Lantern. Oh. You know what this outfit is appropriate for? Appropriate for the holiday event that's gonna be starting soon. Shadow of the Mad King! I'm definitely gonna have to do some Shadow of the Mad King stuff on this guy. Just for the fun of it. Love that holiday. Thunder shrimp. How dare you be in there getting these Quaggan's crawdads? Don't you know they need that to eat? Fishing land. Ooh, copper. Oh my gosh, how have I swum around here this much and not gotten that point of interest? Oops. Oh, urchin. Poisonous urchins are not nice. Hello, little Quaggan fisher. Wake up. There's someone in my guild who's really into the Quaggan. I told her about my friends who had the Quaggan wedding cake toppers, and she was very impressed. Yay! Barracuda. Don't you see I'm trying to celebrate here? There we go. But I'm just gonna pull out a... Why didn't I do that soon? Rich copper. It's guarded. Hero challenge. So these bird people are called Tengu.
Learn to safely.
They're pretty nifty. Alright. You meet a lot more of them. Here's diving goggles for anyone who needs it. Right here on this big bridge in Caledon Forest. So the diving goggles are right here in the middle of it, right by Titan's staircase. Okay. Rescuing Hylic now. Hey, maybe I can get that copper because yes, it's guarded. These guys count for my heart. Oh yeah. Look at that big tuna. I am a cat person, so you'd think I'd want tuna, but nope. I want copper. You can go your merry little way, tuna. So much copper! Hello, Zatsuda and Ahav. Great chests. Hylic armor in them. Knew it, I'm too far. I hope you guys kill this one though. Alright, I'm almost done, so I'm gonna take this crate armor to turn into the heart person. Or just open a chest and get it. That works too. Hello, you all. Yo. There you go. Enjoy the Hylic armor. Oh no, a crate's trying to get him. I'll save you, little buddy. There you go. No frog people allowed to die. Alright, let's... Where to next? Got a Vista, point of interest. Get the Vista first, I guess. Well, okay, I'm ready. It's also a heart, though. Of course it is. More crate. You're welcome, little frog guy. I am very helpful. Okay. I will deal with more of this heart in a second. I don't want to forget about this Vista. Vista! Really? Stuck? Don't be stuck. So obviously, you're meant to jump along all these planks to get up to this Vista. I'm just gonna swoop. Okay, back to the heart. Here I come! Save the frog people! From the Moa!
Thank you for helping.
You're welcome. I'm nice that way. Hello, fugitive wizard. Where you from, Azkaban?
Strong.
He's almost alive. You couldn't wait 1 second to attack me?
Thank you for helping.
Ah. Hello, Digital Ash. Sure, I'll help you res this guy. And this guy. And even this guy. Oh yeah, yeah. South of here, there's missing Hylek. Well, it's a good thing for you. I was already planning on coming south of here. Let's see. Oops, I gotta go over there first, though. You're missing Hylek, you're just gonna have to deal. I got a hero point, and I got a waypoint. Yay! Alright. Mysterious patch of ground. This is gonna be a worm. I would have known that even if I hadn't already done it before. Woot. Okay, let's see. Down here is the... But can't get too uppity over here because there's a jumping puzzle. They don't like you getting too close. Remember right, the... Did I get it? Nope. I didn't. Only got to the tiger den. Oh well. Try again. What? How did I miss a point of interest in this village up here? Ow! I was just in this village. I just saved all of these guys from, like, crate and stuff. And resurrected them and made them happy. I don't want to do that. That looks like the event where it turn into crap, and I don't have an interest in that. I'll try one more time to get up on this thing. Jump too soon. Just didn't want to get dismounted and... There we go. Yay, magnificent chest. How lovely. So, technically, you have to do a whole other jumping puzzle to even get to that jumping puzzle, but of course I didn't do that. I just jumped up the back because that's how I do a lot of jumping puzzles anymore. Leap onto the back of them. Okay.
The road ahead is dangerous, friend.
Road ahead is dangerous. Thanks for telling me. I guess you are a friend. I didn't know we were friends until you said that. So this right here is the start of the first jumping puzzle to get to the other jumping puzzle that I leapt to the back of. But you can't do anything here if it's taken over by the Risen. So you have to actually save it in order to get this to grow so that you can jump onto Morgan's Leap here. Agent Rex. Sure, I'll res. Why not? Here you go, buddy.
No escape.
I rubbed the ground near you.
Seriously. Better follow me.
Better follow you, but I'm killing a grub. Can't you see I'm killing a grub, dude? Don't you see? I'm gonna burn this corpse.
Hostiles are upon us!
Are they? Cool. This will give me some heart credit. I'll help you and I'll get my heart. Look at that, buddy. Burn another corpse. Oh, that one didn't stay burned. Stay down. All right, heart all done. Look at that, Agent Rex. We did it.
Enemy incoming!
You're leading us to the next place I was gonna go anyway, dude. How convenient.
The light fades.
I was coming up here anyway.
An attack is imminent.
An abomination in a Lobby zone? What you doing giving Lobies abominations to deal with? They can't handle that. They just started playing. They're babies. Alright, we're here.
We've arrived.
I said it first, dude. Oh wait, I gotta get a disguise first.
You'll be safe on
Can you please... Yeah, thank you. Give me a disguise. Yeah. And I'll come inside of here. And I will disrupt their camp. Okay. Get rid of some thorn barriers. Save some pups. Get rid of a crawl. Followed me in here for some reason. Don't you see I just want to play with the pups and make them have hearts come out their head? Mr. About you. There you go. I don't want to drive the beast toward Nightmare. I want to love him. Hello, little aminals. Yeah, save them. Save them all. I console you. And I'll comfort you. I'm here to be your bestie. Cause I'm your best friend. Do. It's so weird looking like a Sylvari when I know I'm a Char. Alright. That was fast. Alright, hearts all done. Back out we go. So sadly, this is not an instanced place, so you can't just hit a little door to get back out. You actually have to go back to the doors. Like, yeah, I want to leave. Let me escape. Okay. Making progress. Oh, here's the jumping puzzle finish. Yeah, I'll do the first part of the jumping puzzle. Show you how to get to the other jumping puzzle. So this is the first jumping puzzle. Morgan's Leap. And you just jump along all this stuff. It's pretty easy. I highly recommend, though, if you just started playing in the settings, you can turn off the camera shake. So like right here, it would shake your whole camera if you don't turn that off. I super recommend turning off camera shake. It's supposed to make everything feel more like scary and dynamic and that, but really all it does is make it harder to do like things that you're trying to do in the game already. So yeah, this jumping puzzle in particular, camera shake on it is really bad. So even if you like the camera shake, I still recommend turning it off, at least for this jumping puzzle. Also, when you do jumping puzzles, no matter which one it is, even if you're not gonna leap to the end of it, you know, I recommend zooming in if you're gonna jump it, because zooming in on yourself a little bit makes it easier to see all the platforms. So see how I got to the end of the jumping puzzle? Here's my treasure chest. Right down there is the waypoint. So for the other one, the chest that I got before was for the Dark Reverie jumping puzzle. So if you run this way, hop over that, and go in there where all the bad guys are, fight your way to the bottom, and then you'll see that there's a spiral upward of, like, tree limbs and stuff. And that all is for a jumping puzzle up to the chest that I used my sky skill. Okay, we're gonna come down to this bottom corner here. And there's actually another jumping puzzle right down in here. Suppose I could leap to this one too. This one, the entrance to it is over in a troll village. And usually I actually jump this one because I like this jumping puzzle quite a bit. Whoops. You know what? I'm gonna jump this. I could go back up there and just leap onto it. I'm gonna jump this one. I like this jumping quite a bit, actually. It's really easy, like super easy. If you're gonna pick like a quote-unquote first jumping puzzle to ever like attempt to do, like your very first one, and you want to like make sure that it's one that you can probably beat and feel good about yourself for, this one is a good one. You know what? I'm gonna end up back here anyway, so I'm going to come back to this by coming back to it for the jumping puzzle. From doing my jumping puzzle. Okay. So see these trolls right here? All these trolls in this village are guarding secret hidden entrance to something. So, here, I'll come get on the ground. Okay. So say I enter from the north right here, enter from the other side, it doesn't really matter. The point is that you want to come over here to where these bushes are, and there's a hole right in these bushes right here, and you just fall down it, and then you're in the tunnel, and you go through these bushes here, and you'll actually end up swimming in the tunnel. And then go through the tunnel. Don't worry about the barracudas. They're nothing. They're just naughty. They hardly can even swim fast enough to try to catch. They're not gonna kill you or nothing. And then you come out the tunnel, and now you're at the jumping puzzle. So the jumping puzzle's right here. I'm gonna get dude for a second, so he's not in my way. Right, so zoom in just a little bit, and then hop on the lily pads. Well, they're not really lily pads, because they're lily pads growing out the side of the tree, so obviously this. But you know. See, you land on these logs, and the logs are pretty forgiving because you jump wrong, then you just are on a log. Now, I will say, every time there's a fork in the road on this jumping puzzle, go left. See over there? That's where we're headed. So if we kept going this way, see, it's a dead end, so we're gonna turn left again. Just remember, forks in the roads on this one, just go. And here's the chest. So this is the chest that we could have jumped to from off of there if we wanted to, but instead we came over here. So now we're right back to this heart. See, I said I would finish the heart? Because where you come out is right here. So this is where you go into the bushes, and then you go through the tunnels, and then you do the jumping puzzle, and you're here. Alright. Hello, Game Asuta, and Gakum and Raven Foxy. Alright. We are almost done with this map. Gotta save the wolfhounds, killing mosquitoes again. Ugh. See if I can just come make that. I'm still. Hi, buddy. Nope. Get rid of some plants. There we go, pups. You can pet them. My favorite hearts are ones where I get to wake up passed out people and I get to play with the little animals. Sylvan pups. Mosquitoes cannot be here. Even though you drink blood and these are plant wolves, you're somehow still a problem. Don't think about it too hard. Almost done. Okay, last mosquito. Hoorah! Alright. Now we need to come up here, and I believe in the spider cave. One. Yes, kill them all! Spider eggs. Summon me a hatchling. Spiders! Gotta get them all. Ooh, there's a whole bunch. Let me get a hit on them. Oh, I got 2 of them. They die so fast. Here's some spiders. Alright. Almost done! You're the last one! Die, spider, die! Okay, last one, I think. This place right here. And then after this, I guess we'll go do some more story.
I'm sworn to protect this place.
Withered lamppost. Grasping hand. Little undead guys, you should know. We already killed Zaitan. Your dad is dead. Hello, Cadwald. Cadwalder. And Colic. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, I actually got a key. What? Finally. Salutations! Tales of your exploits in Caledon Forest have spread far and wide, and one thing has become exceedingly clear. Your determination and skill are unmatched. There's a whole world out there waiting for someone like you. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Explorers Society. Alright. I actually got a key.
Wardens must be sent out to patrol other areas. With so few of us left here, and the undead stepping up their attacks of late,
Alright,
I'm worried
let's
that
see.
Wardenhurst could fall.
Would you like me to hold you?
Yay! Cleaning up some baggage.
Other days,
I'm so happy. That's our second key we've gotten from map completion. And we've completed so much of the map and only gotten transmutation charges, except for from Curse Shore, so... Really nice to actually get a key. Okay, good enough. Actually, is there a vendor right here? And I could make... Art vendor. Hello, little plant person. I'm a mighty cat guy, and I've just saved your wolves. Let me sell you some of my crap that I don't care about.
And we spent so much time raising them.
The spiders seem to have dispersed.
Alright. So, I guess we're gonna start some more story. Especially since we finished Sky Pirates so easily. So Sky Pirates we still have some achievements for, but I will work on those on my main. You don't have to watch me do all those achievements. So we're just gonna go to Clockwork Chaos. Dun dun dun! Next story. Her Majesty Queen Jenna, you are formally invited to the Jubilee opening ceremony. By royal proclamation, Her Majesty Queen Jenna of Kryta is pleased to open her city to you in celebration of 10 years of her gracious rule, and by the will and command of her queen, her hot air balloons stand at the ready across Tyria to convey celebrants and well-wishers to Divinity's Reach, the capital of the Krytan nation. Festivities will commence with Her Majesty's dedication of the Crown Pavilion, built on the former site of the Great Collapse in Divinity's Reach. Within this new edifice, ceremonial contests will be staged for her subjects to commemorate humanity's triumph over adversity. May the six gods watch over you, and may they continue to bless the benevolent Queen of Kryta. So, there is an in-game event called the Festival of the Four Winds, and during it, the Queen's Gauntlet Jubilee event also happens. That event has already happened this year, so you won't see it this year again, but it's a pretty fun event. It has a whole ton of stuff happening in it, where you first meet the Zephyrite people who use like elements to jump around and stuff, and then you get to do the Queen's Gauntlet, and essentially in Divinity's Reach, we'll head to Divinity's Reach right now, there used to be a giant sinkhole where there was a massive like collapse in the city, and like all the buildings fell into it and everything, and basically when they rebuilt it into a giant arena like thing for staging big games and inviting people from around Tyria and all that stuff to come hang out. So yeah, Crown Pavilion right over here. This used to be a giant sinkhole with like construction crew people and like scaffolding and stuff like that all over here, people digging. If you have the Crown Pavilion pass, it takes you to this area right here. I don't personally care for this area that much. I think it's the worst pass out of all of them, but that's just my opinion. I know some people who really like it.
This is quite the to-do. I'm glad my finest finery came back from the haberdashers in time. The city has never looked better either. Laughing children, proud fathers, alluring mothers. Even the seraph seemed dapperer. Though that's probably due to the conspicuous absence of the Ministry Guard. And I don't blame the Queen one bit for excluding them. Their numerous corruption scandals and enmity for the Seraph would have definitely put their stink on the Queen's special day.
Can I go now, my lord? My husband and children will be worried about me.
Husband? Oh, rat. Yes, by all means, do get back to him. No point in wasting any more of our time, eh?
So, Lord Farron is, if you couldn't tell, a playboy. If you do the human storyline, you may encounter him. He is also a guy that was at South Sun Cove, basically trying to help people feel like it was a resort, and he was in his, you know, skimpy little Speedo and all of that. You can get minis of him and Lady Casimir when they were on South Sun. I got it, obviously, back in the day when... What am I doing? Miniatures. When it first came out as content. I don't remember if I got Lord Farron or not. I personally don't like Lord Farron, so... let's see here. Oh, I did. So here's South Sun Farron in his little Speedo. Yep. And then here's Lady Casimir in her little bikini. And basically, they're at South Sun Cove trying to get everybody to think of it as a resort. And it's the first bit of content before Living World Season 1. And then later, when you get to Heart of Thorns content, you can get Lord Farron, but he is in a loincloth. Mini Lord. I want... There's mini Casimir Mead. I must not have gotten him in a loincloth. That's the one I didn't do. Anyway, we will go ahead and come back down and we'll get ourselves... Sure, we'll get a Ephraim. Great's glory is the Tribune of the Fire Legion, and since we're in Fire Legion armory lookingness right now, we'll make him our pet. We had Ritlock, but he'll be our pet now. Anyway, the Lord Farron, he's kind of a noble playboy kind of guy, gets away with a lot, especially with the lake. Didn't we meet at that dreadful island resort? He's talking about South Sun Cove. Welcome back to Civilization. Are you here for the opening ceremony? Of course, what self-respecting nobleman wouldn't leap at the opportunity to represent his fellows? Not to mention mingling with famed personages like yourself, eh? Well, I'll see you at the ceremony. Thanks, Lord Farron. Alright! The opening ceremony. Here we go. Oh! Who does that look like? It looks like Rox and Bram. We haven't seen them since the Flame and Frost stuff.
Welcome, one and all, to Divinity's Reach, and welcome to the newly opened Crown Pavilion. As the city celebrates my 10th year as Kryta's monarch, we also celebrate the resilience of the human spirit. Since my coronation, humanity has withstood test upon dreadful test, yet it endures. We endure, and we always shall. We reclaimed the Great Collapse and made it a gathering place, an arena to celebrate humanity's fighting spirit. I hereby present the Watch Knights, my gift to Divinity's Reach, and a symbol of our renewed bonds of community, duty, and shared destiny.
Dun dun dun!
Join us in the arena for a demonstration of the Watch Knights' martial skill as they are tested by Kryta's finest champions. If you have the strength and the will, step forward and become part of Kryta's bold new future.
Look at this place. Some say the humans are at the end of their rope, but you'd never guess it.
I think that's the point, to demonstrate how well humanity is doing despite all their challenges. They're bringing in people from all over the world to show how tough they still are. They even invited Ritlock to be the Black Citadel's emissary, but he opted to send me instead. I hope the Queen isn't offended.
Don't worry, you brought me along. Two of us is way better than one Ritlock.
Shh, it's bad luck to slur your commanding officer, especially when I'm trying to get into his warband.
Oh goodness, here's my old pals. So, yeah, during the Festival of the Four Winds, you can fight, like, bosses in all of these, and there's bad guys in there and stuff. It's pretty fun, but, yeah, that event's already happened this. Look who's here! Now it's a party! Here we are again, huh? Got your back just like last time. Lord Farron!
What is it?
Didn't we meet at that... Oh. You've already said that, buddy. Emissary Vorp.
How are you?
The Queen's new toy is a marvelous feat of engineering, if a bit ostentatious with all those extraneous bits whirling about. Surprised by human ingenuity? Perhaps I am a bit surprised. Surprised and intrigued. Welcome, Commander of the Pact. I'd hoped you might attend. Will you be volunteering to battle our Watch Knight? Yes, Your Majesty, I'd like to test the Watch Knight's mettle.
Your Majesty, as a captain of the Seraph and your personal champion, I will stand for Kryta. If it pleases Your Majesty, let me test the Watch Knights alone. Let them prove their ability to protect your kingdom as well as I have.
An excellent notion, Captain. Clear the arena of all other contestants and begin.
The Queen has spoken. All other contestants, please clear the arena. Captain Thackeray alone will prove the Watch Knight's mettle.
Dun dun dun. Logan, you're about to get your butt handed to you in front of the woman that you love. Not a good plan. Here they go.
For this demonstration,
I guess I wasn't clear enough.
special cosmetic change to the Watch Knights. Captain Thackeray has fought all manner of foes on our behalf. Now, Captain, are you ready to face them all?
I am ready to do whatever Her Majesty commands.
Then behold, with a touch of mesmer magic, the Watch Knight can represent the most dangerous and driven of our foes.
A Char!
Okay, not what I was expecting, but it doesn't matter. The Queen's enemies are my enemies, no matter what shape they take.
Prepare to suffer.
You're kidding, right?
Here he comes. Come on, Logan. Now it's an ogre.
Sneak attacks are for the weak.
Oh, now it's a bandit.
Now that's funny.
Ha ha, Logan.
The Watch Knight is formidable, Your Majesty, but I'm not quite ready to declare it your new champion.
I could say the same about you, human. Crawling back for forgiveness, Logan.
Tears. Is this some kind of joke? If it is, I'm not laughing.
Ritlock.
Time's wasted. Let's finish this.
Him versus Ritlock.
This has gone on long enough. Countess Anise, shut down the Watch Knight.
It's not responding, my queen. Something or someone's interfering with our control.
Uh-oh.
I hate to be the bearer of more bad news, but we've got party crashers. Trust me, I've seen this kind of thing before.
Not like this, you haven't. Those are the Aetherblade pirates that have been causing trouble in Lion's Gulch.
Someone protect the queen until I can get past this overgrown wind-up toy.
Looks like we've got work to do. Come on, there's almost enough for both of us.
Buster, we've got the real thing. Kabam!
Kabam! Oh, Bram, you and your kabam. Save the queen!
You're the I'd love to, but someone has overridden our control of the entire pavilion.
How does that work? Whoever's taken over would have to be close by. Very close.
I agree. And if you'll cast your eyes to the top of that pillar, you'll see someone who shouldn't be there. That gives us a target. Rather, it gives you a target. Are you proficient with that bow?
Proficient enough. Keep these goons away from my bow arm and stand back.
Okay. Suspicious figure over there. I see you, suspicious figure. Why is her circle red? Nobody is in your circle.
You missed. Better get those eyes checked.
Shut up! I would have hit her, but she blinked away. Now be quiet, you're jinxing me.
She's back. Over there.
Oh, she moved. Well, we'll get her. Let's go. Get them all. Get the suspicious figure. Oh, she's laughing at you.
Missed again. Jinxing me.
I thought you said you could handle that weapon.
I can't. Just give me one more shot. So it goes.
Okay, where'd the mysterious figure go this time? Oh, there she is. Alright, let's go. Come on, Rox. Get here.
Oh, third time is the charm, I suppose.
Bullseye. Who needs their eyes checked now, Mr. Novelty?
You do. Remind me, how many shots did it take you to hit the mark?
That's it. Frostbite, if Bram says one more nasty thing about my aim, sting him to death.
We're making progress, Your Majesty. The arena gate should be momentarily.
I'm glad to hear it, but we need to deactivate the Watch Knights attacking Captain Thacker.
Still working on it, my queen. Our technicians can't break through the interference.
Unacceptable. We have no more time. Destroy it.
Okay. Happy to. Logan, I already have this thing to 70%. How weak are you, dude? I'm only in exotics. I don't even have freaking, like, ascended gear. Hello, mysterious figure.
What happened here? This was supposed to be an exhibition. How did that thing know about Ritlock?
Don't be so sensitive, Captain. When you stepped in as the sole combatant, I decided to add a slightly more personal touch.
We'll discuss your personal touch later, Countess. Right now, I insist we shut down this pavilion for a full investigation.
I respectfully disagree. Whoever did this clearly intended to disrupt our celebration. We cannot let them succeed.
Anise is correct. This event isn't just a festival. It's a statement to the world. I will not let that statement be undermined.
As you command. But I am beginning an investigation, and I am doubling the number of Seraph patrolling the city.
Of course. I want to know why the Aetherblades attacked, and what they have to do with the disruption of our Watch Knights.
Good luck, Captain. Let me know if I can help. In the meantime, the least I can do is enjoy the festivities on your behalf.
Oh, Farron. Ha ha ha. What about you two? Do you got anything to say?
More fun than I expected. You think the metal thing's going crazy was part of the exhibition?
Hard to say. And as the Black Citadel's official envoy, I should probably keep my opinions to myself.
Boring. I smell trouble and a chance for glory. Why don't you use that VIP status to get us in on some action?
I knew bringing you along was a good idea. Come on, let's get involved in stuff that's none of our business.
None of our business. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for jumping in back there.
Happy to help. Consider it part of the Black Citadel's ongoing partnership with Divinity's Reach.
Yep. Nothing like a little mayhem to spice up a party. Kabam!
I've still got a job to do. I can't leave Kryta or its queen in the hands of protectors I don't trust.
Things seem all right now. There are shambouts and practice fights happening all over the arena, and the Watch Knights are all behaving.
But for how long? We need to take a closer look at these things, find out what went wrong, and keep it from happening again.
Count us in. I want another shot at that pillar person. We're at your disposal, Captain. And if you don't mind me saying, the real Tribune Brimstone would never talk to a comrade like that. I know it.
Except he did. Once upon a time, he said those very words to me.
Oh, well, he wouldn't say them again. I just know it.
We wouldn't say them again. Mm-hmm.
I've attained the awesome.
I'm on duty.
The incursion was no accident. I'll be investigating just how the security failed.
Wait, did you say kabam? Huh, all this time I thought you were saying kabram.
No, why would I say kabram?
I figured it was a Norn thing. You know, shouting your name as a battle cry. Kabram!
That's stupid. No Norn shouts his own name like that. I mean, would you shout Karox?
No, but I'm going to from now on. Look out, world. Karox! Frostbite!
Well, I should have stayed in Cragstead.
Kabram!
Hi there.
Thanks for your help today. Stick around if you're looking for some more action. I have a feeling this isn't over. Forgive my curtness, but I'm currently preoccupied with Her Majesty's safety. I've crossed swords with the Aetherblades. I'd hoped we finished them off. Clearly, they're still active and perhaps better organized and funded than we had suspected. Who could be backing them? Unknown, though I've seen a mysterious figure here today that has me concerned. Sneaking in a saboteur with an advanced technical savvy is exactly what I'd do. Interesting. Dun dun dun. Who could it be? Who? Don't worry, we'll find out. 2 weeks later, we get a letter. Her Majesty Queen Jenna, you are invited to the Jubilee closing ceremony. By royal proclamation, Queen Jenna's Jubilee will conclude with a closing ceremony in Divinity's Reach. Her Majesty will be in attendance along with her esteemed guests and emissaries from across Tyria. Her Majesty will close the festivities with remarks at the new Colosseum built on the former site of the Great Collapse in Divinity's Reach. May the six gods watch over you, and may they continue to bless the benevolent Queen of Kryta. Yeah, I remember this event. It was pretty exciting. Alright, here we go. The Queen's address. Her address is 123 Super Rich Shorts, Divinity's Reach Lane. I don't know. Alright, here we go. That's not the kind of address they meant. We're coming. We're coming.
I like this party. It's not quite a Cragstead move, but Crichtons definitely know how to stage a celebratory fight.
Sadly, we have to stop fighting for now. It's almost time for the closing ceremonies, and I'm expected. Official duties and all.
Oh, good. Another speech. I'll go and listen. When she's done talking, I'm back to beating on those mechanical men.
Right, here we go. Good to have you here. Can you nudge me if I start nodding off during the Majesty's speech? Thanks. Here it comes.
Thank you all for coming. This event is ending, but humanity's resolve will never waver. We have withstood every challenge thrown at us, because unity is our strength. Together, there is nothing we cannot withstand.
That's my cue. Hello, DR. My name is Scarlet, and I've come to play with you. Don't panic. Yet. I've been laughing my leaves off while your queen brays about trials and endurance. It's time to show how fragile human society is. To wit, these watch nights you're so proud of. Mine now.
Dun dun dun.
I've also planted a few bombs around the city to keep things lively. Bet you can't find them all. Ta for now. See you soon. Oh, and I'll be taking your queen with me. Hang on, Your Majesty. It's going to be a wild ride.
Never fear, my queen. Lord Farron will save you. Well, now that I did not expect.
Lord Farron. Okay.
Some action. Come on, Rox.
Gotta get up on this thing. And remember how. 5 minutes to disarm all the bombs. Let's see if I can do it. Why is it healing? Must be because of the bug thing. There we go. Now it's not healing. Okay, bomb number 1. Oh, Scarlet. It's a little unnerving that the way she said so cute sounds a little bit like how my baby sister says so cute. Shining Blade! Way to protect and not neglect. Okay, this time we're gonna get rid of the bug first. Alright, Twisted Bomb. Alright, other side right here. Get 'em! I'm not gonna beg for mercy. I still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Plenty of time, Scarlet. I'm gonna disarm it. Just watch me. Yay! A 5th bomb.
She's bombed our evacuation point. My soldiers. Civilians.
Stop crying about it and beat up the thing that's like killing everybody. Come on, Logan. Simple logic right here, buddy. Wow, this one has a really strong defiance bar. Holy crap. Gonna win! Haha, I broke its brake bar. Raid hasn't died, but I did it.
Than any of you. Forgive the deception, Logan. Countess Anisa's security measures depended on as few people as possible knowing about them.
I'm glad you're safe, but I'm your a Seraph captain. How can I serve if I'm not informed?
Don't be petulant. My job is to protect the Queen from her enemies. Yours is to seek out and destroy those enemies. There were indications of a threat, so I concealed the real Queen until it revealed itself. Now it has, and it's spreading. Reports from all over the globe tell of portals releasing Scarlet's twisted minions. What are you doing about it?
A fair question. Scarlet can't be allowed to complete whatever it is she started, and she must be punished for the attempt.
Very well. Scarlet is the problem and she's in the pavilion. If she's using portals to send things out, we use portals to send things in.
Marshal whatever forces you need, Captain. Scarlet and her minions must be rooted out of that pavilion to face Crichton justice.
And do hurry. The sooner we get in, the sooner we rescue the VIP hostages. Poor Farron. Who'd have thought he had hero in him?
What's the situation? Bram and I are ready if you need us.
I'd welcome the help. Scarlet's clearly been planning this for a long time, and she's several steps ahead of us. We have to catch up, fast. Our top priorities are to neutralize her minions and find a way into that pavilion.
Neutralize means break, right? Because I can do that.
That'll work for her minions, but the door doesn't look breakable. We're gonna need an alternative. Maybe portals.
I was talking to the Asuran dignitary, Vor. He's an engineer with a background in Asura gates and teleportation equipment.
Perfect. See if he's ready and willing to help. In the meantime, I'll organize Seraph patrols to protect the streets.
Alright. Emissary 4.
We need a way into Scarlet's playhouse. Ready to put your Thalmo-technical skills to use on behalf of DR?
Of course, I know of this Scarlet. She earned advanced engineering degrees at each of Ratasum's colleges in record time. Engineering prodigy, they said. Intuitive grasp of phenomenological design and transcendent systems. I say. I hate a show-off, especially when they're showing me up. Count me in. Taking down Scarlet is a matter of Asuran pride.
Asuran pride and human survival. Now let's put our heads together and figure out a way into that pavilion.
Yeah. We can do it, guys.
What's next?
We did it! Alright. What's next, indeed? Another letter? Big surprise. Emissary Vorp! Constructing a portal backdoor? Millennium. To recap, I find myself at the center of a developing situation here in Divinity's Reach, following the attack on the Crown Pavilion by the Sylvari villain Scarlet. Though she fortunately missed Queen Jenna, her intended target, Scarlet has taken some of my fellow emissaries and other innocents captive and sealed them up with her in the wreckage of the pavilion. In order to get you in there and to free the hostages and bring Scarlet to justice, I need to reverse engineer the technology she used to teleport her twisted puppets in and out of her lair. I plan to labor in my makeshift lab to duplicate one of Scarlet's portals, and as you come highly recommended, I'm attaching an apparatus for remote holographic communication in hopes that you can help with my fieldwork. Come find me in Divinity's Reach if you have any questions. Doot-a-doot, he must have heard that I'm an engineer. Like a good one. Hello, little dude.
Greetings.
Listen up. We're here to investigate the portals and build our own portal device. I expect your cooperation. Let's start where these things first appeared. I'll get to it. Find the first site of a portal invasion in Gindarin Field. Right. Back to Gindarin Fields we go. You know, why even... A point. Gindarin Fields forever. So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go do some like Scarlet events, fighting portals and stuff. All right. Here goes. Those little children kept me from gathering that earlier, too. If I recall. Okay. We are almost to the circle. Or well, oval. Mysterious essence, that looks interesting. Dun dun dun.
You've located the attack site. This is very useful data. That sample forced me to rethink some of my assumptions. Now I need intel from an eyewitness to one of her portal attacks.
An eyewitness, huh? Alright, let's come talk to the people who live here in the village. Hello, child. Hi, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Want an apple? Hi, I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Want an apple? No thanks, I'm looking for a witness to Scarlet's first invasion. I was picking apples when my sister ran through the gate screaming. She looked really scared. I don't think she was hurt, but she said she needed to talk to the town guard. Maybe she saw something. Thanks, I'll keep looking. Wow, kid. Just wow. Let's see, who's in here? My head hurts. You need something? Make it quick. I'm looking for someone who witnessed the first portal outside. I heard it happen, but didn't see anything. I was knocked out by one of the pirates on my rounds. Sasha was here a bit ago. Seemed like she might have seen something up the hill toward the ruins. Hope you feel better. Thanks for the info. Is there something I can do for you? I've been told you witnessed one of Scarlet's first invasions.
Listen carefully. I need a focusing crystal from an Aether Blade captain, the oscillating diaphragm of a twisted horror, and a translocator beacon from one of her giant portals.
I overheard one of the Sky Pirates say they were going to establish permanent fixtures in Vigil Keep. My wife and I live not too far from there. Oh no. Lady, you need to get your wife and you need to live not next to the Vigil Keep. Even besides all these portals and stuff, as a member of the Vigil, I must let you know, a lot of attacking and stuff has happened there before. We've definitely encountered some baddies after it. Only because we're such important people, not because we're bad at security. Not like that's the problem. But yeah, you and your wife should definitely move somewhere safer. All right. Hello, Buccaneers. Hey, a discarded crystal. Oh, hey. Dudes. Aether blades. And apparently they're pet sheep. Okay, let's get this crystal.
There's a sort of pattern to Scarlet's madness, but the more I catch a glimpse of it, the less I want to perceive.
Dun dun dun. Twisted wreckage. I knew it. Kill it all. Alright. Now I can get this twisted wreckage.
Just one more component. You've got this.
Oh, I know I've got this, dude. Don't you even fret. You can't even fathom how much I've got this. Okay. A damaged beacon.
Turret built. Rocket punch.
All right. I've got it, Vorp.
Come back to me in Divinity's Reach and I'll install those final components. We'll stop her yet.
Oh, we will, alright. Don't you worry, Vorp. I got the master plan. Suppose I could just...
This is most remarkable.
go this way, back to Divinity's Reach. Okay. Divinity's Reach, here I am. Emissary Vorp! With this last bit of calibration, the backdoor portal is ready. I'll leave the incursion to you and your colleagues, of course. How safe is this? Without a stable portal at the exit point, telling you the odds of injury might lower your morale. Suffice to say, the arrangement is non-standard. I guess I'll have to take the risk.
You can never have too much trust.
Yay! Alright. Well, I think this is looking like a good place to stop. At least we know there's going to be a boss for the ending of the story this time. So right now we are on Clockwork Chaos, and next time when we are streaming, we'll do some more Clockwork Chaosing. So again, just a reminder, I don't know how long my streams will be for the next couple of days because tomorrow's my birthday. And Thursday I know my parents are coming to going to the beach and a bunch of stuff. we will see how much, you know, happens with the streaming, because I just have a lot going on in real life. But yeah, Clockwork Chaos storyline, and Lillennium looks way different than he used to. I guess let me know in the comments if you hate the way he looks. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not, so I guess we can find out. If you liked what he looked like better, let me. Alright. Have fun, and thanks for watching the stream.